All right, so friends, welcome. We're trying out some more Modern. And Mox Opal, in my opinion, is the scariest card coming off the ban list. Mox Opal's ridiculous. It was legal for such a long time when it was kind of like, why is this card still legal? You know, just ridiculously powerful card. There are some new cards that weren't there previously, like Meltdown and Wrath of the Skies, that are good against it. But Affinity trying to make a return here. And Mox Opal, a big part of that, obviously. But other big part is Simulacrum Synthesizer. Folks have tried this deck in Modern, tried this card in Affinity in Modern without Mox Opal. Not really fast enough. With Mox Opal, though, between Mox Opal and Springleaf Drum, pretty easy to cast this card on turn 2 and then kind of go nuts with all of your Mirror Enforcers and your companions. Side note, I want Mirror Enforcer. Just on principle, you know, but Thought Monitor is great too. Obviously, Kappa Cannoneer, big pickup as well. And Thoughtcast and Friends, Artifact Lands. You get the idea, right? It's an Affinity deck. Nothing too crazy here. Urza Saga also pretty ridiculous. Urza Saga Mox Opal's like pretty big 1-2 punch of probably 2 top 10 cards in the format. So playing a little white here for sideboard for Rest in Peace and Dispatch and some counter spells. You get the idea. Nothing too crazy. And let's just do our thing, right? So let's get right to it. I want to remind you before we get started here that I will be in Atlanta for the Spotlight Series. I am very, very excited for this event. You know, a big match tournament. Top 8 makes the Pro Tour. Open event. You show up, you just pay and play. You know, regional championships are cool and all, but the ability to just travel to a place, walk in, sign up, pay the money, and have a chance to win a lot of money in a Pro Tour qualification has been missing from Magic for a while now. So I'll be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sign up, get your Terror of the Peaks. 50K prize pool, Pro Tour invites, so on and so forth. You know, it's really, really great. And obviously, a lot of very good vendors will be there. Also, check out Cool Stuff's booth and stuff. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out. Hopefully, I'll see you there. All right. On the play, Mox Opal, Treasure Vault, Inkmoth Nexus, a couple Mirror Enforcers, a lot of Mirror Enforcers. It's actually just oops all Mirror Enforcers. I can't keep this hand. 4 Mirror Enforcers, 2 lands, and a Mox Opal. Mox Opal's great and all. But it can't make this hand good, so we're going to mulligan, unfortunately. So, mull this hand into a much more reasonable hand. So we got Saga Drum, Monitor, Mox Opal. Turn 1, Saga Drum. Turn 2, Citadel, Mox. Make a token. It's more than good enough. I think Nexus is our worst card here. Going to keep this. Opponent's on 7. Must be nice. Ship the Inkmoth and just let it ride. It's turn 1 Saga. Saga Drum. I guess we just play the Mox too, right? It's rather than Thought sees it and stuff, so. Oh wait, there's a Karn in play. I can't tap my artifacts for mana. Whoops. Thanks, Karn. Appreciate that. Here's a Drum. Here's an Opal. Let me just say go. We draw a 1-drop. You can play a tap land. It's 6-1, how does the other? Yeah, Urza Saga Mox Opal's like pretty insane. All right, it's untap. We're just gonna go. All right, that goes up. We got Darksteel Citadel. We could play Frogmyr Enforcer as a Frogmite here, and then tap it for mana for Drum. All right, so Frogmyr Enforcer currently costs 1 red. So cast Frogmyr Enforcer and then tap for mana. Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. Prototype Frogmyr Enforcer. And now we have mana up for Saga. We're gonna Saga and then on the play to start, like his draw isn't even like that good, right? Like we didn't like dump our hand or anything, you know, but man, this is ugly as sin. Just give me an actual Frogmite, you know? Blood Crypt, end step, Lightning Bolt. All right, so let's make our token. We got a 5/5. Our Frogmyr's dead. Grixis something or other. They got Psychic Frog. They got, what do they got here? Main deck Meltdown. Or not. So, like Affinity of old, the fear here, of course, of this deck is the sideboard cards that come in against us. So, gotta watch out for Meltdown and friends. And how are we going to sideboard against that? So, we don't know what they're doing. They literally just showed us nothing. Could bring in Forces in the Dark. We have 2 Rebukes also. Rest in Peace. I mean, they could be a graveyard deck. They could be a twin deck too, in theory. So, let's cut like probably just 2 random things and bring in the counter spells and call it a day. Probably Frogmyr Enforcers. Mirror Enforcer. This is worse than Companion, right? I guess. Like, I feel like the Frogmyr Enforcer is better. Is that weird? But I don't know. Whatever. Sure. All right, and they'll bring in 2 forces and call it a day. Ah, yes, the nice no-lander. Perfect. All right, so we're going to mulligan, obviously. And mulligan into Mox Opal, Citadel, Frogmyr Enforcers, Rebuke Plating. I just got to keep this, right? No choice. So keep this and dump one of these companions. And just hope to draw any cheap artifact or land. That's fun. How many meltdowns will they have is the question. Free Mirror Enforcer. I miss Mirror Enforcer. Pluto Delta. Crack the Delta. They would have thought he's my Mox Opal here. We were in some pretty big doo-doo, I think. Blood Crypts. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we'll just draw another Mox Opal, right? That works. Surprised you're thinking so long. Like, what's the other possible option besides Mox Opal here? Like, 2 7-drops. Rebuke is uncastable. Plating is, I guess, a bridge to the bigger cards, but, like, Mox Opal is just much better than that. So, while we're waiting, remember, first name, my name is Jim. Pro Magic Player, full-time content creator. What's up? Welcome. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Support the content. If you like the modern, want to see more, let me know. If you hate the modern, don't want to see more, let me know. Just leave a comment, you know? Talk to me. They've been the Rebuke? Wow. Come on. They knew. They knew we were drawing another Mox Opal. That is insane. How did they know? Oh my God. All right, whatever, sure. Play a land, say go. Unbelievable. How did they know? They just took a while. They had to load up their tracking program, get a peek at the top of my deck, map hacks, and that's why I took Rebuke. It's the only reason I could possibly think you could take Rebuke there is if you knew we were drawing a second Mox Opal. Like, that's unbelievable. All right, they play a Spring, say go. We draw Razortide Bridge. It's pretty good, actually. Play the Bridge. We'll just cast Plating. If they have a counterspell or something like that, whatever. If they have Meltdown, it doesn't kill my lands at least, so. I miss Arena telling me how much my things cost. Consider, sure. So we're going to have 4 artifacts. This is a 3. These both cost 3. Much slower hand, obviously, but. Consider Bins a looting. Yeah, I figured they were a looting deck. There's probably just like that Grixis, Psychic Frog, Oculus, whatever deck. They say go at no land drop. Okay. We draw a Thoughtcast. Pretty banger draw there, not going to lie. Cast Thoughtcast.
Oh my God!
We draw a Kappa Cannoneer, Metallic Rebuke. Okay. That wasn't ideal. Could have been better than that, I think. We do have Rebuke up, which is cool. We could, like, double Mox Opal as a Lotus Petal, I guess, and try and cast Thought Monitor. They have Bowmash, which is terrible for us. We could just play a Companion. We could cycle for a land and just play it. So I honestly don't hate. We just cycle for a land, artifact land, play it tapped. We could cycle for an untapped artifact land, play that and the Mox, and have a Rebuke. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. You go, let's just cycle. Artifact land cycling. Let's get Treasure Vault. Oh, I guess Citadel is better, right? Let's get Citadel. Play Citadel untapped. Play Mox Opal. Legend Rule. Go. Yeah, I'm in. Play Citadel. Play Mox Opal. Play Mox Opal. Dormammu! I've come to bargain.
I'm sorry, Tyler Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
Oh, yeah, that was enough Bowmasters. They don't understand the Thoughtcast. Right, sure. So, very obvious no Bowmaster, but play Mox Opal and just say go with Rebuke up. We could cast Monitor here, too, I guess. I should cast Monitor. I'm just going to putz my way through this game and figure it out as I go, you know? Here's Thought Monitor. Draw 2. Consign to memory the trigger. Okay, you got it, I guess. Feel like I've seen better, you know? One mana Mind Rot, yeah. It's crazy. Himpetorok. And they're in a bolt. Sure. All right. Well, Kappa Cannoneer's kind of loaded up. It's a little hard to cast, actually. Improvised cards don't play very well together, obviously, unlike Affinity cards. There's a Karn in play. Yes, here's Karn. They're going to Oculus. They're going to Meltdown. It only destroys 2 things, so it's still pretty good. Cannoneer looks terrible right now. Maybe Cannoneer's the card that wants to come out. All right. Just play a land, so you go. Don't play a land. I hit F6. Because I click the land first. If it F6 and more playing this land, I might lose it. Just so you know. Play Darksteel Citadel. Doomwake has Arena been? I mean, has Magic On been this laggy for you also? It is chugging along here. This is an iteration. It's a Manamorphose. This must be a Phoenix deck then, right? Make blue red. Manamorphose. What % increase do you think the average to the average player base on Magic Online was there after the ban and unbans, you think? Like, I would guess almost double. You know, like, all right, it's gonna counter this. Kappa Cannoneer looking absolutely dreadful right now. I play Demolish. Sure. Oh my god. Okay. We draw Memnite. I still can't cast Kappa Cannoneer. Oh my god, man. They're just gonna. Whenever there's attacks, they play the spell, right? So whenever they attack with Demolish, they exile a card so they can just cast Thoughtseize or removal spells. We just can't win. I'm just gonna go to the next game. Alright. That game sucked, and we didn't draw Urza Saga. Weird, right? So, honestly, I think Kappa Cannoneer is worse than Frogmyr Enforcer. Maybe not. They obviously, I mean, I guess they have Consigns and whatever. Should we bring in the Rest in Peace? Yeah, bring Rest in Peace. So bring Rest in Peace. It does feel like Cannoneer is the worst card against hate. Oh, we could also just like board out some shitters that get meltdowned. Damping Sphere is also interesting, but like it's pretty bad for us too. We do want to cast multiple spells as well. Also just dies to meltdown too, so I'm gonna actually have a Cannoneer and a Memnite, I think. Just hedge a little bit. Alright, on the play with Urza Saga, Springleaf Drum, Nexus. Not a great hand, honestly. If we draw an Ornithopter, I'm not going to say it's gas, just turn to Synthesizer, but no blue for Synth. I just draw a creature, right? I guess we keep this. Urza Saga's pretty good. Dispatch for Lich, I think it's way too narrow, so put them all against 6 cards. Says, reset, thanks so much. Holiday card should be going out probably tomorrow, which is exciting. If you didn't sign up for a holiday card, the deadline was a few days ago, but if you fill out the form, I might be able to get you one. So we're going to lead on Nexus, not Saga, because we don't have Saga mana yet. Can I play this and say go? Are Urza Saga basics better than 8-pack basics? 8-pack basics are nice. It's like the European ones or whatever. Lobmancer, I think we did. We haven't opened them yet because John's supposed to open all of them. Razortide Bridge. I mean, I want to cast the Saga, but then I can't activate Saga either. Jeez, what an awkward hand. All right, yeah, this is a really slow one. I almost like don't even want to cast a Springleaf Drum. This is just bad against Meltdown. Yeah, whatever. I think it's Meltdown next turn. I don't really care. I don't think. So, play Drum. Play the Drum. I'll play Drum. Play Drum.
It's a cat. Just a cat.
Nope, it's a drum. Play Drum. There it is. There it is. All right, so there you go. Not the best draw of all time, but Urza Saga goes a long way, so... Karn, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up! That's a deep cut reference. If anyone gets that one, I'll give you a high five. One high five in the chamber. Ready to give. You do comments, don't be shy either. What is going on here? We're just hanging out, waiting for our opponent to do stuff. Waiting for folks to get my super obscure reference. Moonstare Prototype is uncastable. That card costing blue and not colorless is like just so bad. So like I put Moonstare Prototype in so many different decks, and it's just like such an awkward card, basically always. All right, we are in the lag zone right now, folks. No one got my thing. Yeah. Toe Jam and Earl, like 6 Saga game, like super awesome 2-player game. They mill over Thoughtseize and Scalding Tarn. Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. Alright. Yeah, I mean, they take Synth here, but like, our Monitor is almost castable. Alright, so draw Urza Saga. Monitor currently costs 4. We cannot cast the Monitor. If we activate the Nexus, it would cost... If we activate Nexus, this still doesn't work, actually. So, yeah, it'd be insanely risky regardless, so... Alright, whatever. Play Saga, play Plating. I might have a Consign memory here. Probably should have played the Plating before playing Saga, just getting less information, but... I guess they might think we have a counterspell here, so... Oh, they just saw our hand, never mind. So, here's Plating, and again, this costs 3. I just say go. Any Pauper content? No. No, Pauper's not me. Takes a good amount to get me on Magic Online. You know, Modern Unbanned's pretty good. Q for Charity, pretty good. They just have like an Oculus here. Maybe. Demolich. Like Phoenix thing? I don't know what's going on here, folks. I'm just gonna sit here and shut my little mouth. Here's a looting. I haven't seen a Phoenix yet, so... But like... Jund Delirium Twin Deck? I haven't seen that one yet. Every deck's a new deck, right? It's a great day. Back in my first experience of your content was playing Goblin Chamber or Magic Online. Yeah, I mean, I was a Magic Online streamer before there was Arena, you know? All right, Arclight Phoenix in the bin. Here's a Manamorphose. Couldn't find our rest in peace this game, unfortunately. And they're going to Meltdown X equals 1. They get Drum. Sure, so we draw Dark. So that's a pretty good draw, honestly. Citadel means that this costs 4. So we can play Thought Monitor or make a token with these Urza with the Saga. We could also just Nexus hit them. It's for 5. No, for 4. If it was for 5, it was threatening lethal. It might be a consideration, but lethal next turn. I kind of want to make a token and equip it. Just say go. Like, they have a bird in play. Whatever. We're no run. Alright. Bloodstained Mire. 3 cards left. Black, red. Yeah, bring it on. Demolich. I guess Demolich is like hard you never cast for blue anyway, so. Blood Crypt Mountain. Not a big deal. Sad for red. Nope. Yes, nope, yep, nope, yep. Red. Highway robbery into the plot zone. Didn't see that one coming. Honestly, not a bad card. Like, that's reasonable. So Phoenix goes on defense. They're sure to block, they get it back next turn, which is fine. We're gonna tap and draw. Sink into Stupor. I mean, we're just gonna make a token here, right? Let's make a token. Alright, and then we're going to get Lavaspur Boots, giving the other construct haste. It's like okay. That'll put us at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 artifacts for Thought Monitor. Pretty good too. It's probably just boots, right? Shadowspear, a little mana intensive. I guess I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I boots, equip, and monitor. I kind of do all that. Yeah, sure. Get the boots. Let's play monitor for a blue. Play new Saga. Let's probably play new Saga. We'll see what happens. Draw 2. Draw 2. All right, I would say we're not playing Ornithopter to play another Meltdown. This gives haste and ward 1. Let's target this. They're obviously blocking the Cranial Plating creature. They just take 8. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the Ornithopter. Meltdown here would kill both constructs, the plating and the boots. But then I have Artifact Land, Ornithopter, Saga, and Sink into Stupor. And a monitor too, so this is fun. I don't think that dealing 9 is worth exposing Ornithopter to Meltdown when they're just going to kill them next turn anyway, in theory, so let's attack. Bird block. We got a push here or something too. Yeah, no, what is this? Why would they fetch a non-surveil land? Meltdown again. Brotherhood's End. All artifacts mana value 3 or less. Sure. So basically just Meltdown. White's for Rest in Peace on the board, but... And they're going to cast Looting. I think you would want a Looting first, but what do I know? So they can Robbery here and return... return a Phoenix. Urza Saga Indestructible Artifact lands are pretty nice. So here's a bird. And they're going to attack. Wow. That's kind of bold, right? You know, it's a little bold, but... All right, so untap. And we draw a Ornithopter again. So Brotherhood's End and Meltdown. A lot of things here. So I think we're shoving-ish now. Do we play the other? Maybe I should attack the Nexus also. Oh, the Nexus is actually it's not toxic. It's infect. It does not deal actual damage, so that's basically irrelevant. Is playing another Thopter relevant, or just walk into another meltdown? I think it's fine. Whatever. Sure. All right. Do that and say go. Urza Saga is just so good. Like, this card's just unreal. Make a red. Make a red. Manamorphose. I mean, we're just like making a token and then making a token Shadowspear and then equipping it next turn, so. Cast the looting. Feel like their deck isn't doing enough. You know, like, they're not that graveyardy where, like, they're doing busted stuff. And they're not really interacting enough either. Seems kind of stuck in the middle. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but we played against like a Psychic Frog, a Born Oculus on Earth looting deck in the last league, and it seems it had a bunch of good interaction too. Seemed pretty sweet. All right. Oh, they're playing Buried Alive also. That's fun. All right. Another Manamorphose, sure. They kept the Buried Alive, you know. They're gonna bolt Thought Monitor. All right. They've only found one Phoenix. They're going to Meltdown. Sure. So I guess he walked into Meltdown again, kind of. But it's kind of whatever. They're just dead, right? Yeah, just like make a token. They should have held one of the Ornithopters, but either way, it's just fine. So upkeep. Make a token. Go get Shadowspear. Pack this one up here. Hell yeah. All right, let's do this, Mox Opal. Yeah, keep. Like, this hand's a little thin, but, like, just turn 2 Synthesizer is pretty insane in the play, so we're going to keep. Queue for Charity. Happening on the 28th and the 29th. If you know what Queue for Charity is, you're in for a treat. Put a mulligan 6. Got more decks to play today. I think I like the 3 matches per deck, you know? Keeps it fresh. Usually the full 5, but like, then I put like 3 decks in an entire stream. It's kind of eh. All right, so turn 2 Synth and a Surveil, or Scry, whatever, which is nice. Foothills. Go ahead, Thoughtcast me, see what happens. Lobmancer, no babies not letting you sleep, huh? Fire up a looting, sure. We already played Twin. It'll be up on YouTube in about 3 hours. Nicole's working on it right now. Nicole says, yeah, to imply she's not actually working on it. So, sorry, folks. Maybe it's already been worked on. I don't know. I'm just here doing my thing. They're casting a loading. I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, looking at my cool synthesizers. They discard Archon of Cruelty, Dwarven Mines. They're playing the deck we just played. That is the Creativity Persist Archon deck. Honestly, pretty interesting for us. Can 2 synths overpower that? I think so. Sojourner's Companion, sure. Should I play the island, I think. I think Nexus is, like, pretty irrelevant. Maybe not. Let's play Nexus. Play Nexus, play synth. I assume that we are discarding a card to Archon next turn. Top cards are Rebuke and Monitor. Wow. I mean, if they don't have turn 2 Persist, Rebuke is excellent. If they do, it's going to be pretty bad. It's a pretty wide delta. They thought for a while about the looting. Kind of, maybe not. What do you think, folks? They got the stones, or we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought Monitor is poised to go. I mean, like, yeah, Thought Monitor's going to go. Let's just keep top. Let's go top. So, if they have Archon, we discard, I guess, Companion. Then we go Synthesizer into thingy. Come on. We didn't do this once when we played the deck, all right? Come on.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
All right, I guess. So we'll discard the land, right? Let's figure out our next turn. So next turn is going to be Cast Synthesizer for 3. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in play. We just jam, right? Because I could try and leave up the rebuke, but I just don't care about that. I don't think I'm just gonna put 1,000 power in play and kill them, right? So on tap, and we just draw land too, I guess, right? Another Mox. Yeah, so let's go Synthesizer. About to go nuts, folks. Buckle up. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top cards are Rebuke and Bridge. Definitely bottom the Bridge. Or bottom the Rebuke. I try to draw more Myr Enforcers, so cast the Monitor. The draw 2, make 2 tokens. Kappa Cannoneer. That plays. That definitely plays. Oh, you can't improvise. Wait. Is it like Invoke? Oh, it's not like Invoke. You can't tap for blue with improvise. Whatever. Game's already over. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how improvise works. They've already conceded. We're going to the next game.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Okay, so they're playing the creativity deck. Force of Negation. The thing is that, like, they obviously turn 2 persisted there, but, like, they're not going to do that every game. They're trying to creativity also. So, like, I feel like Rest in Peace is not really even where you want to be. They're going to have meltdowns probably. It's going to bring in 2 forces. I'm going to cut, like, the 2 Myr Enforcers, I guess. I'm not convinced Kappa Cannoneer is, like, awesome against Meltdown, but let's try this. Any sideboard changes? I don't think so. I mean, they have red and 6 also. Maybe we do want the Rest in Peace. Need the paw patches as well. What's our plan against Meltdown? Maybe cut like 1 or 2 shitty artifacts. Like cut like 2 Memnites. Or like a Memnite and like... Maybe Shadowspear is just too bad. Alright, I'm going to cut 2 Stinkers and bring in the Rest in Pieces. On the play. Alright, we got Citadel. Mox Opal, Force of Negation, Double Companion, Rest in Peace, but no way to actually play any spells. So you need to draw a artifact or a land on the play. Any land or artifact also means we can get a land cycle too. Oh man, what a card. And what a hand, I mean. Oh, keep Mulligan. I don't think we can keep this. Unfortunately. We draw any land or 0 or 1 mana artifact. There are a lot of those, to be fair. And we have Force or Meltdown, too. There are Thoughtseize deck also, though. This is a tough one. This is definitely a tough one. And any mana source can go get a land cycle for a land too. I think I want to keep. Really hate mulling against Thoughtseize decks. Hands got pretty high potential. We are like, you know, if we're drawing to a land or 0 or 1 mana spell, we have a lot of those, you know, so. All right, let's go here. Let's play this and say go. Cool resting piece art. For the original. Just what Magic Online gave me. Crack the Mire. And they have a Thoughtseize. What are you going to do? Not going to force a Thoughtseize here. Not turning Thoughtseize into a him. So, they obviously know if Recipes is good or bad against them or not. Unfortunately, so. Alright, I mean, so again, we're drawing to well over half our deck here. If they don't take Rest in Peace, we'll cast it. Otherwise, we'll cycle the Companion. Best possible draw, probably like Memnite, I guess. Like a 0. I guess cycle a land and play a tapped blue-white land. What's going on here, friend? Select a card, please. My name is Jim, and I'm once again asking you to please select a card. Okay. Q for charity is happening. That's fun. Shall we add a promo for that? Oh, it took Force of Negation, so they're saying Rest in Peace is not relevant. All right, so untap. Here we go, folks. Help me out. Heart of the cards. Crap. Okay. That's not good. Really hate mulling against a Thoughtseize deck, you know? So 6 cards against Thoughtseize, is that better chances to win than this hand is? Maybe. Maybe not. Hard to say. Because I can't cast it. I mean, if I can't cast Rest in Peace, I can't cast any cards. Therefore, I can't win anyway, so. Opponent is in the tank. Just thinking about it. Ham with the raid. What's up, Ham? Go give Ham a follow. English is a Kozilek. That's pretty annoying, honestly, because they can take my synth. But these sort of 1-for-1 exchanges aren't that bad. They give us time to get our stuff going. Take synth, obviously, sure. Just thinking, folks, my name is Jim. I'm from Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Playing a little Modern today in light of all the recent bannings and unbannings. Pretty exciting. So here we go, folks. Round 2. Drawing a banger for Ham. All right, that works. Bingo. So that kind of works. It's actually not that great. We can now cycle, but we can't actually do anything else. Sure. As a Modern action and post unban. Definitely exciting, you know. It's a whole new world over here, so. Thoughts of the ban for energy? I think that they should have banned one more card, but might not be necessary now with all unbans. Like, they start, like, Mox Opal Faithless Looting really shakes the format up, so we'll see. Here's District. Get a Surveil on. Rip. Rip. This bug's still there? Oh no, they fixed the bug. You used to be able to like erase your clock and like type things in there. It didn't have any functional, you know, like whatever relevance, but it was just like a fun thing to do. Here's Ren and 6. Rest in peace. We'll do a bit against this, but all right. So they get Foothills. They crack Foothills. Not loving our chances this game, honestly. Our draws not really panned out super well, obviously. Recipes coming down on turn 4 is pretty slow. Turn 3? Turn 4? Turn 4, yeah. There's a mountain. 5 cards in hand? Got a little looting action here. I mean, we have Rest in Peace, so looting's not very good. Dormammu. Oh, they have a Meltdown. That's gross. All right. Meltdown just to kill the Mox. That sucks. Let's get a bridge. And Thoughtcast. Thoughtcast currently costs 3. Yeah, this sucks. We could have mulliganed. I don't know. Like, does our 6-card hand beat Thoughtseize, like 2 discard spells into Meltdown? Maybe yes, maybe no. You know? Carlian says, kind of wild that looting was banned for so long. A modern, always legal in Pauper, not very good there. Yeah, I mean, like, I think looting's the kind of card that's better in high power formats, right? Like, you know, you're persisting in Archon or dredging or whatever. All right, so Ren's doing the Ren thing. I guess we're going to get an artifact land here. Double land cycling is not a thing you want to do in a game of limited, let alone in a game of modern. So I think unbanning Opal makes unbanning the old artifact lands a non-starter. I wanted to unban the old artifact lands, honestly, instead of Opal. But, all right, so we play Citadel. We play Ornithopter. We play Thoughtcast. Draw some cards. 5 cards in hand for them? That's so many cards. Memnite, where were you folks a long time ago, you know? All right, well, I guess we're going to cast Kappa Cannoneer now, right? Like, all the little doofers we're trying to draw on turn 2 and 3. All right. Here's our first Kappa Cannoneer. Dormammu, I've come to cast my spells. Please just let me cast my spell. Oh, that works. Nope. That's not working. Up there we go. All right. 1 Kappa Cannoneer. Your turn. Here comes as a 5/5. Kind of bad templating, right? It should just be other artifact enters and make it a 5/5 naturally, I feel like, but sure. And, Dormammu, I've come to cast Kappa Cannoneer. Resolves. Counter. It's got Ward 4. The One Ring died for Boros' sins? Wow. Hot take. Don't know if I agree with that. All right. End step. Theater. Whoa! Half Pump. Gift and subs. Thanks, Half Pump. Appreciate that. If you're a sub, you're a Pile Diver now. Welcome. Happy to have you. One Ring's plenty of sins. Yeah, Rogue Reset, thanks so much. All right. Red, green. This is still end step. Paw Patch, Mega Food. I think we're getting double Archon this turn, folks. And we're going to pack it up and go to the next game. A niche, Bezobucks, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Who wants to hear the fix for the proper fix for the One Ring? How the One Ring should have been printed? Because I'll tell you. I got the perfect fix. All right. It's pretty obvious in my opinion. ZTG's got it. You just put the burden counters on the player, not on the ring itself. You know, like, just like the player is the one who's burdened, not the ring itself. And that way you play a new ring, you're still burdened. You don't just throw away a ring and get a new ring, you know, it's just like, I don't know how exactly the lore of like playing a new ring works, but like you're still under the burden. Simple as that. No, you can buy multiple copies, it's fine. But just, if you can't, you shouldn't be able to play a new copy of the One Ring and remove all negative effects from the prior One Ring. It's not how it works, you know? Everything else is fine. The card is absolutely fair if that is the way it is templated. It's the play pattern of second ring, reset the first ring, so on and so forth, you know? You play a new copy and Sauron goes, "What?" Yeah, you draw for the number of burdens, yeah. This is like taking, what is going on? Like, we're in the freaking Twilight Zone here. What the hell is happening? But he was deceived, for a fourth One Ring was forged in the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom. Magic players forged in secret 100,000 copies of the One Ring. Player burden counters better because it makes chaining the higher bird rings better. I mean, it makes it a better, like, pure all-in, like, card draw engine. Like, maybe in Vintage it's better. But if your opponent's pressuring your left field in any way at all, you're, like, fetching and shocking and stuff, like, you know. Welcome to the modern torture chamber with a gym, where your opponent struggles to tap red, and 2 colorless mana to cast the creativity that's obviously going to kill you. It's been 6 minutes already. What's old Kella Brimbor up to? I'll be hanging around. That's a good nerd joke. That's a good nerd joke. All right. That's why I'm here. All right. That's why I'm here. Opponent's got a timeout, but I'm still here telling great jokes. We could talk Arcane. Who wants to talk Arcane? Me and Nicole finished Arcane Season 2 last night. They're going to melt down. Sure. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure all the hype is about. All right, no spoilers? Okay, sure. No spoilers. But we haven't finished Agatha yet, though. Loved Arcane, one of the best soundtracks ever. It's definitely not my kind of show, as far as like the rah rah rah, blink blink blink, wow wow wow, boom boom boom. You know, I'm like not like an anime person. I would say I enjoyed the first season a lot more than the second season. I would say that I enjoyed it. It's cool, but The second season just felt like it was like an absolute, like, just shitstorm of things happening. Like, there's just so much stuff happening. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, sure. And not like, I'm not going to think exactly, but I have never played League in my entire life. So there's, I guess, like, and like, but I think a good show, it shouldn't matter. So chat says, if I didn't play League, I'll like season 1. Yeah, season 1 was like just a good show. Just a cool story, you know, cool characters, cool world building as far as like this, you know, upper undercity thing happening and the battle between them and stuff. And then like the second season was just like, blah, blah, this, that, boom, boom, this, that, oh, look at this, oh, look at that, oh my God. Like, just like, oh, like every episode was a freaking whiplash. It was like crazy. I had no interest in anime at all. Animation's not my thing. They besiege you my Urza Saga. How are we still in this game? Like, say go. Me and Nicole were like trying to figure out like what characters in the show were like League of Legends like playable characters and what were just like not and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It was cool. I'm glad people. I'm glad folks like really like it. Definitely, you know, didn't live up to the hype for me. All right. But I finally have creativity. Okay, cool. Like, I thought that, like, the first 3 episodes could have been an entire season of season 1 before they, like, time jumped. And then, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to sacrifice it, all right? I have any outs. I'm taking seed. All right, this game's actually just been torture, so let's go to the next game. All right, match 3. Let's go. Hand's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. We're lacking all of our marquee cards. I don't think turn 2 Cranial Plating is good enough these days, so. And we're going to mulligan. Oh, is that it for Arcane? There's no more seasons? All right, so we'll mulligan this. Hi. All right, we're on the draw with Ornithopter, Mox Opal, Thoughtcast. We got to keep this. Risk of Ruin, for sure. Please don't Thoughtseize me, but I mean, we're not going to 5, you know? They do other shows in different parts of the world. That's the end of the story. Really? Oh, wow. That surprises me. Eldrazi Temple. Sure. All right, here we go. Land. Oh, we're so good at Magic. Just the sickest to ever live. The best to ever do it. You're looking at him right here, folks, all right? You can Thoughtcast or Rebuke. I kind of want a Rebuke, honestly. Unless they have freaking the command, that would suck. No! You son of a bitch. All right, whatever. Let's draw a land, please. That's that makes our play so bad. This Cavern of Souls right here. Because then I could have like tried to draw a land for Synthesizer. Oh man. All right, draw 2. We draw Artifact Land, Ornithopter. Companion costs 0, right? Oh, 1. I can't do math. All right. Gross. Now what? Glaring Fleshraker. Limited All-Star. They're like actually like doing the low to the ground Eldrazi stuff. All right, so we take some damage. Whatever. We got Shadowspear going. They're gonna sack for mana and cast Eldrazi Linebacker. Damn, they're coming at us. This is like Eldrazi aggro. All right, so this is plus X plus O or X number Eldrazi. Man, if we had just like played that thoughts, if we just cast Thoughtcast and not let the Rebuke, we probably would have been fine this game. We'll just draw a Mirror Enforcer. Draw any card I can cast alongside Synthesizer to make a token. And I think we'll be alright this game. This is an 8-4 haste. Let's just say go. What is this game, man? Alright, so we draw a Springleaf Drum. I guess. Alright. This Rebuke is looking really putrid. I guess we're just gonna play the drum. Alright. Scry 2. I mean, 2 absolute bangers on top. So, if we could just not die this turn, that would be super awesome. So there you go. F6. Sit back and relax. Here's a Prismatic Vista. Get an island. Island. They're going to cast Sire of 7 Deaths. Can they give it haste? It does give haste, right? Oh, it does give haste. Oh my god. Alright. Well, honestly, I think we can still win this game. I guess we're going to die to the Fleshraker. Haste first strike, so I can't go to 1. Alright, whatever. So we'll just block. We're going to make a bunch of freaking... Can I block, please? A bunch of huge creatures that can block everything. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we have an affinity number. So let's block to soak the damage up. Go to 7. They have 2 cards in hand. And now it's time to go off, folks. Here we go. You ready? Thought Monitor. 1 blue. Make some tokens. Draw some cards. We draw Memnite, Frogmyr Enforcer. Play Frogmyr Enforcer. Make a token. Play Memnite. Put Shadowspear on Construct. Alright, let's say go. So we can, like, double block, maybe? Nicole keeps texting me. This is about lunch. Alright. We're probably dead here. Like, maybe not. I don't know. See what happens. We got an army. This has first strike, so they can kill my big thing. But if I can block it with enough things, I just kill it. The problem is we're just kind of like at the mercy of our draw here. We don't draw an artifact that costs 3 more mana.
Good lord.
Roaming Throne? Is this like a deck? Alright. Now we're dead, right? So they double trigger on Sire. It's like 10,000 million power. Is this like a deck, or is it just like we're just getting brewed on right now? The islands throw me off, that's for sure. I assume we're very dead, but we're going to let them do their thing. Problem being, targeting the Trampler. That doesn't seem right. Why aren't they targeting the Sire of 7 Deaths, which has Menace and First Strike? All right. I mean, I guess I'll just gain 13 life. That's cool. Sure.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
All right, we're at 17. We draw Mox Opal. Not a good draw. Okay. Well, let's just equip our Shadowspear and attack, right? We can't really block very well, so just attack. I guess we can block now because of the because this thing's gone, but I think I want to attack and gain 12 life. What's going on? What's happening? All right. Attack for 12, gain 12. I want to leave up Rebuke, I think. Because they draw like another roaming throne or something like that. We could re-equip the... We don't even need to re-equip anymore, though. That was for 30. I don't know what's going on, folks. This game, it felt like we should have no chance to even be alive in this game. And here we are. So, they play a land. They're playing an Eldrazi. It's expensive. They're sacking Scions. Here's a Null Drifter. Okay. That's pretty disgusting. Yeah. So they get to draw. Oh, is Roaming Throne only... It's only creature triggers, so it's not the draw off the evoke. It's a cast trigger? Sure. Take a bunch from Fleshraker here, but like... Whatever, I guess. That's a fun anti-synergy, the Null Drifter and the Roaming Throne. You'd think you draw 4, but like it's on cast, not ETB, so... 2023. We have a target for our spell!
Get off my plane.
Okay. We take 2 more damage. We just have this like 12-12 though, so... Oh, they had Scions. I mean, kill their Scions, whatever. It's still fine. Sure, so... Did I screw up and like let them make the Scions first? I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm like, my head is spinning in this match. I just don't know what's happening. Attack for 9, gain 9. The throne is coming in also. I've got to block that, right? Like, I got to kill the throne. Sure. Letting throne resolve it. Could I have countered the throne? I was tapped out, right? I could have countered the throne. The drum was up. Am I the worst? Oh, no.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
Really? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I don't want to know that. Don't tell me that. All right. That's bad. My bad. That's on me. Take full responsibility for my actions. That's really bad. Oh, that's a draw. All right. Well, maybe we'll just, play bad and win anyway. All right, here we go. Draw 2 and make a huge idiot. Cranial. Oh my god.
Good lord. Gigantism.
Cast Frogmyr Enforcer. Cast Cranial Plating. Tap this Memnite. Equip Cranial Plating. Attack for 29 trample lifelink damage. This is a Timmy slugfest over here. How about that? A 29-15. They're going to block with 1 Scion. That's not going to work out. Get run over. Speed bump. All right, so... I should have sacked them so it didn't... It doesn't matter. Never mind. That does not... just don't listen to me. Don't listen to the things that I say. I always say, man. What happened this game? If they just targeted Messiah with the line breaker, or if I just countered the Throne, I guess, but What a messy, sloppy game. All right. It's the kitchen table DLC, yes. Oh my God, what happened there?
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
All right. So Eldrazi stuff. They have Cavern of Souls. The Consign to Memory is even like not that exciting. But that's better than Rebuke. Don't want Dispatch against them? Probably. Maybe I just want the Dispatches and I want the Consigns. I assume they're playing 4 Cavern of Souls. They might not be, but... and like, what kind of artifact hate are they gonna have? Like, they didn't seem to be playing that many colors. They're kind of like just colorless. Let's cut a Mirror Enforcer, I guess. Call it a day. All right, hand's great. Keep. We can turn 1 Saga of his hand, right? Or no, if I go turn 1 Memnite, yeah, I got a Vault. So turn 1 Memnite, Vault, Opal, Plating. Needle does not stop a Science. It's not mana abilities. He's a Devourer of Density. Anyone? Devourer of Density. All right, so they exile Labyrinth, Vista, Null Drifter. Sure. Here's Ugin's Labyrinth on turn 1. They pitch the thing and Chalice on 1. No, Chalice on 0. Well, that makes my hand unplayable. Okay. Well, we draw Chalice the Void. I mean, we draw Springleaf Drum. All right, I guess. Sure. It's pretty crappy for us, but whatever. Cast Springleaf Drum. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Put these over here, please. And we have turn 2 Saga Plating. Saga's good. Corrupted Crossroads. Wow. Mana of any color for creatures with Devoid. We're going places, folks. We are going places. Here's a Flesh Raker. Sure. Rake my flesh. Alright. Unsap. And... Magic Island is experiencing extreme user volume thanks to the unbans, so a little slower than usual. We draw another Memnite, of course.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, we're just all in on Urza Saga here. Not a bad place to be. Urza Saga's pretty busted. Can you kill the Chalice? I don't think so. Alright, take 2. Nothing else? Yeah, this might just be a Saga takeover game. We draw a Drum. So, land, token, draw cards. Thoughtcast. Draw more zeros. We can't cast. Just put that over there. Say go, I guess. The all access tokens with the drop in 6 minutes to make it worse. Oh, great. Chalice check the opponent. Maybe next turn. Well, everything's going so slow, let's stir up some conversation. How does the chat population and the YouTube comment population feel about a Chalice check? So on paper, it's your opponent's responsibility to manage their own triggers with Chalice the Void. So if I cast the Mox Opal and they don't say Chalice counter it, it resolves. I'm not cheating if I do that. I'm allowed to just play the card and they have to say Chalice counter it. So what does everyone think about Chalice checks? Is it scummy or is it just good gamesmanship? So they're gonna Chalice on 1. Okay. Not your trigger, not your problem. Nick going for the centrist middle ground of, as a burn player, I'm casting my spells for my prowess triggers, but if they happen to resolve, so be it. I am personally 100% in favor of chalice checks. Remember your triggers, folks. It's 100% within the rules. Agree that I think that the Puka Shells has the real one here. Is that if you're playing at F&M, don't chalice check someone. If you're playing any event for any stakes at all, cast spells away. You know? I think if you're gonna like stand up, do a clown dance, go, what's that? Oh my god, fire! Cast a spell and try and distract them, that's a little clown showy. That's a little too much. But alright, so we draw, and we now have 5 uncastables in our hand. Dryad Arbor is a much touchier subject, I think, because I think in the rules, you shouldn't be allowed to hide a creature among your lands. Like, you can't have a Lana Rolf's like in your land pile, you know? So I don't necessarily, the Dryad Arbor one, I'm usually pretty hardcore when it comes to the rules, like pretty cutthroat, but the Dryad Arbor is pretty damn stinky. All right, we drew a land here, we should make a token. All right, let's do that. And then we're going to get probably Shadowspear, right? Yeah, like the Dryad Arbor is just like, they should never have printed the Dryad Arbor like that, ever. It's heinous, you know, but all right, so we're at 12. Just gonna equip and say go. Hope we don't die. All right. If we get the Shadowspear, we're in great shape. McLoser says, as a judge, chalice checking fails to both players now, falls to both players. It goes through both being a penalty. Really? I would need to hear. The thing is, the judge program is in such freaking disarray. Like, there aren't even judges anymore. Like, half the RSQs don't even have judges. Like, so who even knows anymore? But they are cranking out something here. I would need to hear confirmation on that, because remembering your own triggers is like just how the game works, you know? All right, bunch of mana in the pool. What happened to Kai and Marcio at Worlds? We got a warning. I don't know. What happened? Cosmos command X equals 5, so I'm just dead. I think 5 tokens and kill me. They changed the rules about creatures, so the Dryad Arbor thing is actually cheating now, which is good, but also true. Yes, we're looking for more chat bait. Bertoncini got banned from all the poker rooms in Texas for cheating. There's a video online. You can go find it. Just can't even make it up, you know? We're 2. All right, we're dead. All right, GG. Obviously, that game's a lot different if I can cast my entire hand, but... All right, this hand's... It's actually, like, not great. It's almost perfectly symmetrical if we had a Memnite here, but... we could sink it, Charles. That's true. We got Mox, Memnite. So we can go like land, Mox, Memnite. But then we actually don't have anything. We can't play anything or do anything. Man. The keep mulligan, folks. That's close, right? If we just draw any land or 0 or 1 mana artifact, this hand's a banger. But we're on the play. I'm going to keep. I think we can also miss for a turn and still win with this hand, so. All right, they got 2 Devourer of Destinies. I am your density. All right, so land, Mox, Memnite. So you go. So we're drawing to any 0 or 1 mana artifact or any land, preferably an artifact land. Double Devour. And again, if we miss for 1 turn and then draw it the following turn, our hand is still good. So, like say next turn we draw, whatever, a Synthesizer or a Mirror Force or whatever. And then the next turn we draw a Darksteel Citadel, I think our hand's still very good. So,
Make a little noise here, huh?
all right, Labyrinth. Disruptor Flute? Alright. Can't stop mana abilities. It stops the plating, I guess, but that's like fine, whatever, you know. They spend 2 mana for stop a plating. That's fine. It's still a mana rock for my affinity stuff, right? Alright, the name plating. Here we go, folks. Am I smart or am I dumb? The smartest, most attractive Magic player to ever live is me. I am the one who is that. Oh, it costs more too? 3 more to cast? Whoa, hold on. I thought it was just a Pithing Needle. I never read this card before. All right, sure. Can't do that. Monitor costs 4. That's tilt. Oh, actually, that's fine. We can use our Mox to cast the thing. Sure, that's fine. So, Mox, new Mox. Keep Mox. Mox. I want to cast my spell. Cast it. Yeah. Cast a spell. Draw 2. It's the other plating. We drew a Saga though, so whatever. No. All right, we're good. Yeah, okay. We're good. Everything's good. Yeah, the Alex stuff is like pathological. It's like so insane. Cavern of Souls, 4. It that heralds the end. We draw. So we're currently at 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. I mean, Saga's obviously great, so Whiskey Reset, thanks so much. Kappa Cannoneer. We can cast Kappa Cannoneer, actually. I'm in for a little Kappa Cannoneer action. We haven't cast this card very much. This currently costs 3. So if we cast the Thought Monitor, pretty unlikely we can cast the Cannoneer. I think we should cast Cannoneer just to go. Yeah. Alright, sure. Let's do it. And then next turn we could start Sagaing and like making more artifacts, cast Monitor, yada yada yada. Alright. Add the counter, say go. 5/5, ward 4. It's a big boomer. The Cannoneer. They play a Vista and have 4 mana. Green. Man, they're like playing a lot of colors. They play uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
It's got the ward, folks. We're warding over here. We're warded up. No battle mage there. So, all right. That's fortunate for us, obviously. That's probably going to be the game, I think. But, sure. Alright, so Thought Monitor currently costs 2. We can make a token and make it cost 1. And Cannoneer goes bigger. We draw Oh, maybe we can cast it. Now we cast this thing. Cast this guy. Draw some cards. Island, Sojourner's Companion, Cranial Plating. Sure. This is free. Just hold that, right? Sure. So, all right. I mean, Kappa Cannoneer is unblockable. Sorry, it can't be blocked. Unblockable does not exist in Magic anymore. And we deal 10 and say go. Feeling pretty good here. Gemstone Caverns. 5 mana available. They've drawn a distinct lack of Eldrazi temples. What's the difference? There's none. Just the words. It's not a keyword, yeah. Just like, can't be blocked. Not sure why exactly. They changed it a long time ago, though. It was like a while ago they changed that one. Indestructible, okay. Unblockable, not okay. Have some mana. Here comes Chalice the Void on 2. All right, now I really can't play these Cranial Platings, all right? Absolutely cannot play them. Can't equip them, can't play them. They cost more mana. Everything about it is just impossible. Also, my opponent's dead to Shadowspear, so that's cool. Chalice, I can't chalice check them for like 100 different reasons. So, all right.
After it was all over, he took us in the house and served us pancake.
All right, it's 2-1, and overall, pretty impressed, honestly. The fact that we had Meltdown cast against us like a dozen times, and we were able to recover most of the times, is pretty sweet, honestly. And Kappa Cannoneer is kind of a weird card. Improvise is just like a weird mechanic in that, like, while Affinity plays great together, right? Affinity card, Affinity card, Affinity card, Affinity card. You can only improvise one thing per turn, and like, you can't tap mana for the thing. I don't know. Cannoneer is obviously very, very powerful, but like, it felt a little bit clunky. Synth is obviously great. Monitor is obviously great. Thoughtcast, it's pretty good too. Like, I think with Mox Opal back in the mix, Thoughtcast feels a lot better to me. So maybe you want to play more Thoughtcasts. But there's no doubt that Urza Saga and Mox Opal are going to be best buds in this current modern format. And will Mox Opal survive? I don't know. We'll see. But more play on stream. UG folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.